So only 3 survivors now: Katina, Lara, and Vanessa. I've reset their activities to try and limit them to just a handful of prime, secondary, and lots of tertiary ones. But they're pretty much, other than hunting, they're generally covered. Every single one of them has somebody doing it as a 1. I've left delivery and handle as a 2. I'm not sure if I should change that to a 1. I probably will for Vanessa. She has the least amount of primary tasks. So let's see what happens. And we've got another attack. We've also got everybody suffering from heat stroke, which is not good because that's what killed the other 3. We are day 40, year 3, so we haven't completed the full 3 years. There was 30 odd of these bugs, but we seem to be getting through them with the help of the turrets. It's 48 degrees outside allegedly. I think we're going to put everybody, they've all gone to bed, which is fine. There's just the 1 left. I don't think there's anything that lets you. Oh, Vanessa died. She was rough anyway. We've only got 2 people left now. It's about to get real difficult. Lara's got life-threatening heat stroke as well. Could be getting to the end. 43 degrees, yet they choose to go outside. You might want to stay in there, or maybe not. No, we're not doing anything. Put the mess, should we? We should try and unequip it and get the stuff, because we need the gun if it survives that long. Yeah, we could be about to die again. I will still upload the full just under 4 years, including to the bitter end of another failure. Epic fails. I am the worst gamer. Here comes the next attack. I built this little temp structure because it gets 50 odd degrees in the heat, and this is the best place for them to stand because it means all of the bugs are attracted to the front rather than going down the back. So I just gave them a bit of protection from the sun whilst they're standing waiting to get shot at by bugs. Or sheep bugs. There's only one left. It went pretty quick. Yep, those bugs are done. I'm trying to maintain somebody on research because we'll never get this next bit of stuff we need. I need to be able to create weapons and other stuff, and I need to be able to do CPUs to get that. But with only 2 of them and lots of stuff for them to complete, it's tough going. Only 1 day away from 3rd year, new year. So we'll get into year 4. I think it's the first time I've ever got into year 4. Can't see it lasting much longer though, but we'll see. Happy New Year! That's us now at year 4, day 1. That ended as quickly as it started. Got Katina away off on an expedition and Lara holding the fort on her own. All done. Going to be needing some lightning rods here myself. Thunder and lightning is crazy, crazy. Not a great deal has happened in the first 12 days of year 4. Sadly, we can't get enough of the tasks done. I've cancelled as much stuff as I could. Been on a couple of expeditions to see if there's anything we can find. Keep having to force Lara or Katina to go and scavenge or salvage from the ship. Can't get them to build anything because we don't have the stuff to make guns. Just really trying to get this building finished, which is kind of pointless now that there's only 2 of them. I could get rid of the majority of the bedrooms and turn them into storage. You never know. We might come back from this. There may be others to come. We've had quite a lot of attacks. If we really wanted to, we could probably go and kill an animal and get stuff. We don't have a lot of food. They're not farming any of this stuff. They're not planting any of it because I had to take that off them so that we could get other stuff done. Maybe once we've got these last few things built, we can drop a few tasks. Still trying to make sure the traps are done. I don't think we've got the fuel to fill all of the things up. No. We just have to wait and see what happens. See if we can get some more fuel from something. Obviously every time we go here it uses 15 fuel. Don't want to go the hunting ground. We could probably go to the silicon deposit. I'm pretty sure all you get from it is silicon. But we'll soon see. Wish I had 2 balloons. Could send someone else away. Solar eclipse. The batteries were all broken, as was them. We didn't have any alloys, couldn't get any. They all seem to be back up and running now, fixed. For the hot season, I've managed to put 2 vents in, I've taken most of the windows out. I've put a couple of wooden ones coming in that we can just fully open and close. If I thought I would be able to make it, I would get something else for cooling. I don't want to break down the power cells to make a power cell generator, and I haven't got anything else to pull stuff. All we got was silicon and stone. Well, yippee, all that for 15 fuel. We have managed to build this, purely built this, so that when it gets into the summer season, which it will in no time, we'll have an opportunity to be outside, so that the bugs don't try and break in through the back walls. I'm going to try and get 2 straw hats. We should be able to make them. I think we've got the stuff for that. Anywho, we've been proper hammered by the heat stroke. I would imagine in another 12 to 15 days, these 2 could well be dead with the heat stroke, because there's not really much else I can do with them. Can't really get them anywhere. We're not able to really keep anything. This is finished with the exception of 1 panel. Don't know why they can't get to that panel. Oh, they can get to it from outside. So they'll just have to at some point. And there's 1 more window to get. I'm going to close that window. Trying to see if I could get any ore. Can't seem to find any anywhere, because the 1 ship that we can get access to at the moment will run out in no time. We've already done 1 salvage. I think you get 6 maybe. We haven't completed 1. Food's rotting away. Let's go and hunt the bulky animal. You can hunt the bulky animal as well. See how we get on. See if we get enough food. Try not to get attacked. You dull ball. This weapon might do a bit more damage, although the weapon itself is about to collapse. Let's see what happens. Katina's fleeing. Don't know why. of you is getting this? You can treat yourself. Nothing wrong with you. Lazy beggar. Look. See? All better. Has that thing actually been butchered? No, you can come back and get the meat. And you can come and get the hide. You're getting the meat. Lazy sods. That dog would have had that away. Cool. Oh, okay. Aggressive animals. How many have we got? 10 aggressive bloated insects. 5 huge spike-tailed insect and 47 venomous bugs. Right, okay. We are going to move these pair in here. Reason for moving them in there is obviously the animals are attracted to the front. We've still got our rotten steak, which we'll probably move a bit closer at some point. See where they are. Yeah, they're definitely coming. In the real hot summer, this will keep them out of the sun. That's the reason I put it there, nothing else. Oh, they damaged my machine gun turret. Well, that's not good, is it? That's all I've got. See if we can start helping the machine gun turret out. Firing from the roof. Bound to take a little bit of damage. But we need to get rid of these bad boys. Just one to go. And nearly gone. They better go and get done what they need to get done. I'm going to see if anybody will even bother butchering this stuff. Because on recent record, they don't really give a hoot what I ask them to do. We want to be repairing these as much as we can, because we don't want them to go, because it's all it is between us and Guaranteed death. They will get us. Gonna move you over a bit. If we can, if anyone bothers to move you. I've got them doing as little agreed tasks, as pre-managed tasks as possible. Right, you can also close that window. Just give Walla a chance. What's that? Stab. She'll be fine in a bit. You're a lazy sausage. You can come and salvage some ship debris. You can harvest that. We don't need a lot of this. Got lots of stone. Ooh, we scavenged the CPU. Yeah. This would mean. Three of them, one of them, and 29 of them. Not sure we're getting through this one. Although, we should now be able to craft a laser pistol. I don't know whether we managed to get everything repaired. Did we even try? No, that one's pretty knackered. Not touched. Not touched. Might get one moved. They're the big bad boys. Don't normally get caught in the traps, they just run right through because they've got little ballerina feet. Did well to smash them. Just two of those bugs left. This one isn't gonna get anywhere. He'll be gone shortly. We'll let them go and do whatever they need to go and do. Smashing. Another battle survived. Day 17, year 4. Yeah. Katina was out getting stuff, didn't get her back quick enough, and the bugs are all the way to get her. I have got her coming back. Lara's away on an expedition, so she might be coming back to being on her Todd. But we'll see, because there's also one of those big bad boys involved, and some other bugs. So we'll see if she can get back. It doesn't look like it though. She's definitely going to collapse. She done for her. Yeah. There's a bug here. Yeah, Katina's probably done for. Although she's not bleeding. She's not bleeding out. Still, she'll be pretty lucky to get through this, won't she? Acid burns, acid spit. I sometimes get that myself if I've had a curry. It can be pretty rough, like. Yeah, not looking good. I'm not sure if you can actually see how far it is now once they've already gone. Like, she recovered a tiny bit, but as soon as she gets up, she'll just get battered again, won't she? We may as well get this on full fast and see what happens. Somebody's destroyed a wooden gate. Why would you do that? What was the need? Wasn't one, was there? There was absolutely no need to do that. Great scrap metal and summer clothes. Well, your pal is likely about to be mauled. You better get yourself back. I don't fancy your chances standing right next to these guys. See what happens. Rescuing her. When Lara gets back, I need Lara to come running into here. I'm not sure what's been happening to the flyy bugs, but either killing each other or killing themselves. Oh, come on in. You get over here. See if any of these weapons still work. That did not go very well. Unsure as to where this bad boy is. You should definitely kill him. And another defense against attack. We've been hammered a couple of times. Not really sure how we've managed to survive to 27 days, 9 months if you like, out of a game year. Can't really fix anything because we haven't got anything to fix it with. Can't get hold of any metal. All of the ships that can be scavenged and salvaged are too near nests and too far away. We're going to end up running out of food. We've got these 2 weapons. I'm not sure we'll be able to build any more. And we've literally done 0 in the power cell research. So might reset the research into something which is better used, like that. I wouldn't be able to make the heat pumping even if I could. That doesn't, it's not in the batteries, that doesn't improve your existing stuff, that's only when you make new stuff. We'll research the pulse rifle, the stimulants, got plenty of first aid kits, leather armour, why not? No point. No, we'll go with that. Maybe they'll get around to fixing some stuff. We'll soon find out. We're currently at day 30, year 4. Got Katina and Lara, that's all we've got left out of the 7 we had. They're having a kip. They seem to sleep quite a lot like an old cat. There's not really much going on. Trying to get them to fix this other turret for the next time we get bugged up. We have got them doing some stone, replacing some of the fences with stone. Probably take forever. We've got a load of things that are not working. We haven't really got anything to fix them with. They seem obsessed with sort and fairness, but that's the only way that we can get the metal, I suppose. We've actually got somebody doing some harvesting, which is harvesting that I've actually gone out and selected the items for them to take. I don't think they can eat that. I think they just make drinks out of it, which is not really any good. Spaceship junk. Yeah, I'm not sure we can be bothered going out on another mission, but we'll see, just in case. It might be worthwhile. Spaceship junk. Let's go with spaceship junk. It takes 3 days. We'll send Katina. If I had 2 balloons, which is too late to make now, I don't have the people, then I would send them both on them. But we've got lots of stuff that needs fixed, replaced. It's not going well. I thought we'd actually be dead by now. But we're not. We're, like I say, we're coming towards the end of year 4, and we've got 2 people. I thought we might have picked up the odd straggler here or there, but we haven't. As it currently stands, I'll end this at stream 5 and move on to something else for now. I might come back to it in a couple of weeks, but in the meantime, let's see how they get on. Unless something exciting happens in the next 18 days, we'll see. So, just building some additional fortification and changing some of the lower walls into stone, just because I can't really get anything else done. It's not an ideal reason for doing stuff because there's nothing else to do. But I just wanted to give them something to do. Any type of additional protection that gets them away from the spitting scorpion type things, big bugs, will be super helpful. And it also gives them both something to do. These 2 don't seem to be as impacted as much by the heat as previous deathies, we'll call them. But it could just be that it's about to get hotter. It was up to into the high 40s, early 50s when the 3 chaps popped their clogs. So we'll see what happens. I'm not pushing it too much. They're occasionally going out and getting some stuff. They're building some fences, changing some fences into brick walls. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. We're not really planting anything, doing any of that kind of stuff, but not really sure there's any point. There's only 2 of them. And until we get all of the metalwork, electronics and stuff finished, we've got a gun each. We've probably got enough to actually make another gun, but because we've got no metal coming in, we're probably going to have a problem. I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning. They're probably off to their bed. We'll see what happens. But we've definitely managed to change a few bits into stone. Whether it makes any difference, I've no idea. We'll soon find out when we get the next animal attack. Let's see what happens. It's either coming to an end or it's the start of a beautiful new beginning. And we've got the aggressivals. That's like aggressive animals. We've got the aggressive animals coming. 19 flying bugs, 3 aggressive bloated insects, and 3 spiked-tailed insects. We'll see how we get on with them. It's the flying ones that are going to be a pain in the arse. We've got there comes the alarm warning. Let's get them in here. Not sure quite how far they're both travelling from. But Lara's not too far away. There's Katina. Yeah, she's on the way. These guys are just over here. Assholes. And they're already coming. We'll see what happens with the guns. We got the last 6 big bugs. All the flyers are done. We definitely butcher them. The Fatians are here. The 3 fat lasses and the 3 spikians. And that is that. We'll try and butcher them all. Not sure we will before they rot. But we'll give it a go. Lara's about to go out on an expedition. Just to see whatever we can get. Katina will hang about and do whatever jobs she can, wherever she is. We're sort of about halfway through the dry season. 36 days into year 4. Another 12 days to go, so we'll see what happens. We'll probably get eaten before then, but you never know. She's doing some harvesting. Maybe she'll do some cutting and planting and stuff. I think without any other tasks, she's got the majority of those as a primary or secondary task. So we'll soon see. No harm in having all of this stuff for cups of tea. What have we got? Allegedly 60 meat. Right, can't go down the menu. Loads of veg. We'll see how long it lasts. The sweet syrup's gone down from 200 to 90. We've got no electronics. We've got power, we've got mech core, we've got CPU cores. We haven't got the rest of the stuff to build a mech, no matter what. We've got some fuel, but not much. Got loads of smoke leaf. Smoke leaf can suck ass. We've had enough of that, and we've got shitloads of cloth and stuff. At least they'll be well dressed when they pop their clogs. Oh, someone's got the cold. Well, guess what? Suck it up, buttercup. Oh, spaceship debris. I scavenged as much scrap metal as a kid. I also found a crate with synthetic textiles that looked very preserved. Super. Well done, you. Just bring back weapons or some shit. We've literally got enough for 2 more trips, but we wouldn't be able to fill up the flamethrowers because we'd run out of fuel. Just going to leave them for a little while to crack on with doing stuff. Only a handful of them left. There was 40 odd to begin with. They're done. Katina did faint. Then she got back up. Now Lada's gone into a melt now. She's fainted. They both need to go. Just go to bed. Go to your bed. Fair you. Use your tail. Just out of interest, the next episode has been uploaded. So there's now 3 available to view. Please like, subscribe, share, follow, all that stuff. Thank you very much. Lara's doing plenty of work, resetting the traps. I don't know if it's possible for them to do any butchering. I'm not sure they'll get round to that job because I've probably got them doing too many things. Got them doing the stone walls, making additional defences there. We'll see how far we can get. We're still here at the minute, so we'll see what happens. We haven't quite popped it, so I will build some additional fortifications just to give them all something to do. We'll see what happens. Yeah, one of the best things about this game is actually just building stuff. I am going to do a series with Farming Simulator. Don't know if any of you have played, watched. Looks really good. Just waiting to get that set up. I'll probably start working on that one tomorrow. Although it would help if I was actually any good at gaming. As you already know, I am the worst gamer. So another attack survived. I've asked them to do a bit of butchering, but they probably won't get around to it. They're just trying to survive, get some stuff eaten. Do a little bit of harvesting here and there, cut down some trees, trying to give them at least a double wall of fortifications. We've got some damaged stuff. We haven't got enough metal. You know, is what it is. Yeah, let's see if we can get one more thing salvaged. 4 out of 6. This will disappear pretty soon. We're going to get 6, obviously. 6 out of 6. So we'll see what happens. We've got food and stuff. I haven't really got anything else. What we need is metal. We need some ships to fall like right here. Get some spaceships down here. We'll be sorted. We're no longer cutting anything down. We're just harvesting whatever is available and around and about. We will have to make some clothes soon, no doubt. We've managed to scavenge a CPU core. Sadly, I think it's electronics we need, not CPU cores. We're not doing any of that stuff at the minute, so let's have a look and see what we can do. They literally can do pretty much everything. They can do what they like. I haven't got any stuff to do, really. Let's just see what happens. We are day 41, year 4. Cannot believe we've survived this long. Actually, I thought we'd well be dead. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Still cracking on with the additional fortification, just trying to make it a bit stronger. Like I say, mostly to do with the I think they're brood mothers or something, the ones that spit at you, the spiky things. I was hoping for a better explanation of what they are, but they're spiky things that spit at you, a bit like mother-in-laws, similar kind of thing, except for my mother-in-law, who, just in case you're listening, is fantastic. The greatest mother-in-law in mother-in-law history. Ooh, got that one, eh? And we've got just under 50 of these bug things, small mantis, ready to come. We'll have a look and see how we get on. I think they're already getting shot at by the turrets, which is super. Not many getting through at this point. We are shooting them down. We're already 10 of them down. The number keeps dropping. We're 20 through that number now, down to below 30, and we haven't had anybody get anywhere near the flamethrowers yet. Down to the last 20. And we'll see if any of them get through. Not looking likely at this point. They're a bit mince. I mean, if I was better at the game, as you know, I am the worst gamer, then I think even I could probably survive the majority of bug attacks. There's 8 of them left. Will 8 of them get round this corner? I'm not a betting man, but I reckon no. Renault. Will Everton buy a right back? No. Will Eight Bugs get round the corner? No. It's not happening. No, definitely not happening. None. No, let's get that sped right up. Poor sods, all we're doing is speeding them to their death. Yeah. No, 7-6. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Everybody's undrafted. Everybody. All 2 of them are undrafted. Didn't want to use any metal to repair the trap, but that's where we're at. Let's get these things built up. Only got 4 days until New Year. Think they'll have a party? Someone died there. Heard a weird noise. Sounded like a death noise. A death knell. But it wasn't. So, still stone walls coming up. Used to go and get some more wood. Yeah. Thought we'd have had plenty, but obviously no. All we're going to cut down is the tall pines. Not cutting any of the fruit trees down. Fruit, food, whatever the heck we're calling them. You can come and get a bit of this and salvage the last bit of that. Yep. This will be the last salvage. It's 10 o'clock at night, so probably won't survive the whole way through it. Katina's had another meltdown. You are proper hard work. Shooting star, 9 point. Go and check and see if we're still looking for fuel where we can. It's this table, isn't it? Yeah, let's get that further up. That pipe thing can go in the bin. You can go in the bin as well. You can go in the bin. Less jobs, more likely to get done. We'll keep both of them. It's fine. Clades, what have we got? Not much. Let's get them up to the top. Don't think we'll bother with that hat. I don't think we'll bother with jackets. We might keep them. At the end of that, alright, that's the end of that ship. All done. We're snooking now, aren't we? That was all the metal we had. See what happens with these. We'll harvest the sausage palms. All the equipment. Let's have a look and see what you've got. You can have a hat. Don't need a jacket. There's no weapons. You're getting a hat. What's his name? Any shoes? The trousers are worse than the ones you've got on. Right. Let's see what we can get in the bin. Don't need any of that. No. 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 Katina thinks it's time to play the drums and the other one's walking on the roof. At any minute you can get eaten by somebody. Get a grip. Wake up. So we're about to have another attack. Got Katina and Lara coming back to base. There is 59 bugs, 6 bloated, 53 venomous. So I don't really want to get bitten by them ones because they're going to be a pain in the arse. They're on their way, coming at peace. Let's see how far they get. There's 60 nearly in the beginning and now we're down to 20ish. And that is pretty much it. They're done. So we'll see how we get on. 2 ladies are away for the cup, I think. We've been getting stuff built. We're going to need metal for that and metal to repair these. And we're just about at the end of the year. We will be having a party hopefully shortly. We'll soon see whether they can be bothered. I think it's at the end of day 48 when they crack into it. This is just us in the first few hours. So we'll catch up at the end of the day. Party time. And Happy New Year. I wonder if they'll let off any fireworks. They normally do. Yep, there we go. And that is year 5, day 1. Surprised to have got there considering what happened in year 3 and year 4. Went from 7 survivors down to 2. They've done pretty well, but probably not well enough. And we'll see what happens in the coming days, weeks, months, years. But for now I'm going to leave this particular fight there. Fortification finished. There's a bit of wall to be done. I'm not sure we'll have enough at this point. Would be good if we did, just to get that done before we end this particular set of video. We've got plenty of animals if we really wanted to go and hunt something. But we're not bothering at the minute because what we really want is metal. And there's not a shitload of that hanging around. We've got none locally. We can't really go on any trips. Not sure what we've got. Finished t-shirt, unfinished short bow. I'm not sure how you get any of that finished, or whether it's just sitting there waiting. I'm pretty sure you can get them to tidy up stuff. But for now, no. I'm not going to bother cutting them. Well, I suppose we will. They're the only ones that we've planted, and they're knackered, so we'll see what happens. I don't think we're going to get anything else coming from it. Maybe harvest a bit of that. We'll harvest some of that. Get a bit of grass. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at for the end of this year. We'll see what happens in the coming episodes. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.